Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another banger on the biggest and best forex scam exposing channel in South Africa. The complaints and issues has been piling up for Express Funded, almost like Thanos have been piling up his infinity stones. We've got a lot of complaints and issues to work through, so let's get straight into it. FBI, open up! Recently, the Goats moved their prop firm's brokerage from KTA Asia, I believe, to a different broker, and when they did that, a whole lot of problems arose.
What do you mean by that?
They did the migration to address various problems that the clients are facing. Here you guys can see in this important announcement that they sent over to their Discord, they were letting the clients know, listen, we are seeing your complaints, we are seeing the issues that you are facing while you are trading, but to counter that, we have recently migrated to a new MT5 broker partner. Our goal is to make this transition as seamless as possible so that by Monday you can resume trading without any disruptions. They also gave their clients a very detailed description of what will be happening over this migration period and what actions the clients need to take to ensure that this migration period goes over smoothly for them as for everyone else. Now, the moment that they made this, a lot of people thought, listen, hey, we are moving over to a new broker for the better, but it seems like that is where the problems started, and one of those problems is off quotes. As you guys can see, here is a user in their Discord that is saying, I am getting off quote while trying to enter a trade. That is 1 day ago. Here you can see here's another client complaining about off quotes. I'm unable to modify my trades. It's been saying off quotes the whole day. Here at the bottom, here's another complaint concerning off quotes. Please, I keep on getting off quotes when placing a trade. So some people can't even enter a trade. And keep in mind, this has been happening 5 months ago, and the migration has been recent. So them being hit by off quotes because of this migration, it is definitely not a new problem. You can see here 19 days ago as well. Here's a whole lot of complaints that was placed 1 day ago, yesterday, and they also detail their horrid experience with off quotes. Here you guys can see I'm trying to place limit orders and it's showing off quotes. Trying to close my trade and they're telling me off quotes. Keep in mind, if that trade reverses and it blows the account, that's your problem. No, hello, please, what's wrong? I wanted to cancel my order on MT5 and it's bringing off quotes. It's showing off quotes. Off quotes, I can't close or put stop loss on my trades. Now that is really bad, because if you can't put a stop loss on your trade, that means should that trade reverse against you, it's going to keep on running up until your balance or equity runs out. Moving right along, you guys will see here's another slew of complaints concerning off quotes, and keep in mind, for time purposes, I only kept off quotes to 5 screenshots. There's a whole lot of off quotes complaints in that Discord.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I thought I was the only one facing the off quotes issue. It's showing off quotes. Please, guy, I want to open a trade. It keeps saying off quote. What can I do? What is happening? My trading account is still showing off quotes. I can't move my TP and SL. It's bringing me off quotes. Now, the reason why I'm showing you guys 1 day, 19 days ago, 5 months ago, is to show you guys that despite this migration, this off quotes problem still hasn't been addressed in its full entirety. Here you can see more complaints. I'm getting off quote while trying to enter a trade. I can't open a trade on my account. It's showing off quotes. Any solution? What's going on with Express Funded accounts? 2.5k. I opened orders 2 hours ago and now they ain't closing. Off quotes. So as you guys can see, off quotes is really damaging to their clients. Now, the issue that other clients also had was account breaches. Now, I must give them their due. They did make a notification to let everyone know, listen, account breaches might happen, and here is the following steps that you can do to counter your account breaches and to make sure that you continue trading smoothly. But for some people, it just didn't work out properly. Here you can see a user saying, my account got breached due to daily limit, and I don't know why that happened, because the last trade I took before the XBT USD was on the 7th, and I took the trade on the 8th and the account got breached. Is this a mistake? Or it is whatever it is? And then he still sends his account history so that the goats can see. But listen, this isn't something that I'm just saying. Another user is saying, my account is breached but daily drawdown limit is 4k. How is this possible? So here this client is basically implying that the losses aren't even 4k, yet my account is breached. How does that work? So for those who don't know, when an account is breached, that basically means that the trader has broken some rules. But in this case, many people's accounts have been breached without them breaking any rules. And this is just some of them showing that they haven't broken any rules. My account has already been breached without breaking any rules. Yeah, you guys can see it, and here's the email expressing that his account obviously has been breached. Here's another one. We regret to inform you that your account 89 has been halted due to a violation of our breach rules. Here you guys can see. Here's another one. And this happened to a lot of people. If I had to put in a screenshot of each person with a breached account, we will be sitting here up until nighttime. But moving swiftly along, you guys will see that the very next issue that these clients had in Express Funded was the spreads. Now, according to some, the spreads was horrid, the spreads was costly, the spreads became angry, and obviously some of them had screenshots to prove what they were saying. There you guys can see. Did anyone notice the spread became angry? Why change from a perfectly working broker to this nightmare though? The spreads are terrible. What is displayed on the quotes is totally different from the charts. Imagine EU says zero spreads on quotes, but looking at the charts, is that zero spread? GU even has the worst spreads on the chart. So here you guys can see this client is basically asking, is this zero spread? And from where I'm sitting, no sir, that is not zero spread. Another user uploaded a screenshot saying today's results due to spread. So what I am thinking happened here is that the spread widened to a point that all of these trades got exited. Yo, that's a bad thing. Just imagine the spread. How can someone trade with such spread? Price will always stop you out. Seriously. Yeah, you guys can see these clients have brought these screenshots along to prove what they are saying. Yo, from Cape Town to Timbuktu. Yeah, so just imagine the spread. How can someone trade with such spread? Okay, it's the very same person, but he's just expressing more spread scenarios. Yeah, you can see a username by the name Trading Stalls saying scary spreads, and this is rather scary. Moving right along to the next set of complaints, because yes, the complaints didn't end there. Whenever trades reached certain orders, and when I say orders, I mean a stop loss order, a sell limit order, a TP order, sometimes it just wouldn't trigger. Here you guys can see one day ago, please, what is happening? My trade is not closing at stop loss and not also closing manually. So here you guys can see this trade went to a stop loss, and judging by the spread that I am seeing, this thing should have triggered his stop loss. This client isn't complaining because this client lost the trade. I mean, I wouldn't complain at this point because my trade made a full 360 back to my entry point. I get to exit without any risk. But this client is asking, if my losses aren't closing, does that mean my profits won't be closing? And when we move on to screenshots, you guys can see that yes, losses won't close, so that means the profits won't close either. TP hit but can't close trade. Hopefully they resolve this on time. Yeah, you guys can see same issue. Same issue. Another one you guys can see. I hope Express Funded is not a scam. They closed my 2 trades that has hit TP now. They closed it on break even, which the market didn't really hit my break even. This thing has happened 2 times. Please, what is going on? Now I added this to show you guys also that there was issues previously with TP, and here it's TPs and break evens being hit that the client haven't even set, that the market haven't even reached. So there's definitely some things going on there at Express Funded. Hello, check this out. I placed a sell and it didn't execute. I tried all lot sizes thinking that's the problem, but it's not. What's going on? Hopefully when you rectify this, I can comfortably place stop loss and TP. All these issues I'm having, I don't like it. See attached image. I don't want to have issues with your server again. Let it not look like I don't know what I'm doing when the problem is coming from you guys, please. Otherwise, y'all should refund my money when it's not too late. Because if anything should happen with your server, y'all won't take the blame, rather. You'll start talk about daily drawdown. Hey, clients are even peeping their game. Clients are even realizing that the goats aren't taking accountability for their things. And let me just be real, the reason why they can't, or it's such a struggle for them to take accountability for their actions, is because previously there was an Andrew that took accountability for their actions. Previously there was a goat Andy that took accountability for their actions. Previously there was a Jaguar that took accountability for their actions. So having all of this fall on them, I think that is getting to them a little bit. Moving right along, you guys can see here the very same issue. My TPs are not being taken. It goes past my TP but still doesn't take. Why? And yeah, you guys can see I just really hate when you have someone that is working for the company like condescendingly asking, "Hi mate, did your bid price hit TP though?" What is this bruh not understanding about price that moved past his TP? Which means surely somehow that bid price would have crossed TP line as well. Why didn't it trigger though? And I mean, we have seen earlier examples of trades not being triggered. Here you can see another person, and I actually downloaded these photos or took screenshots of his photos so that you guys can see this is not just a once-off situation. Today at 10:42 a.m. why this trade didn't trigger. The funny thing is that it tapped at the buy limit. This is not the first time this is happening. When we move right along, here you guys can see we can't use spread here as an excuse. Look at that massive gap. Look at that massive gap. We can't use spread as an excuse here. And the thing is this, right? You guys might think, oh, he missed an order. What's the fault? What's the problem? This is the problem. This is what that thing caused, because this bruh is losing out on all of these profits now. So because of these things not triggering, win or lose, it comes to the detriment of the client. Here you guys can see, here's another screenshot where people are saying, no, it will not close on TP, it will keep going, this thing is too bad. Another client saying, same thing happened to me with my other accounts. I was told that the reason is because the drawdown is equity based. My TPs were in place earlier today and didn't get triggered. I smell something fishy going on here. So it's not that a person wants to gun for Express Funded, me bro. It's just that you have been moving from broker to broker to broker, but every time it's the same issue. And it has gotten to a point where even your clients are calling out your next moves. That's how often you guys have done it. Now, in their defense, I will give them the benefit of the doubt because they did release announcements such as this. At everyone, the broker errors were fixed. Those who got mistakenly breached due to the spreads error, please open a support ticket and get assistance from our support team to get reinstated with the lost accounts. Thank you all for bearing with us and for your understanding. We can't change spreads during the week, but only during the weekend when no one is trading. Cheers. So they basically went to their broker, and the broker told them, listen, we can change the spreads for you, but it can only happen when no one is trading, which is obviously over the weekend, right? But one thing that I find disingenuous about this whole thing is yesterday at 8:02 a.m. he sent this, and at 8:12 a.m., 10 minutes after sending that, he's busy telling people our ticketing system doesn't work. Our ticketing system is currently unavailable as the previous provider has been discontinued. We are actively looking for an alternative solution. In the meantime, if you need assistance or want to lodge a complaint, please reach out to us through, and then they give 3 channels whereby people can go and complain to them. But it seems like it has fallen on deaf ears, because when you look at the complaints in their Discord, I don't think there's a need for these things, because they can easily just gauge the complaints and issues through the Discord chat. When it comes to the issues of orders not opening or closing, meaning TPs, stop losses, limit orders, they sent in this notification that reads, the broker team will work on the trades not closing or unable to close CTP and SL issues so long. The spread matter has affected everyone's trading. Those wrongfully breached will be reinstated tomorrow. Keep in mind that this is the 10th now. There are still people whose accounts are being breached. Now, I don't know how they did their due diligence on the broker that they went to, but when I typed in the details of the new broker that they have used for their services, you can see that it is not looking good, my bro. So on some screenshots in the Discord server, I could see that they were using a new broker, and this was the broker, Sanday Investment. Now when I went onto Reddit, which is one of the sources of information that I use, you can see that an independent report has been made about Sanday Investments, and it's not looking good. Number 1, withdrawals denied. Clients required to meet high trading volume before attempting withdrawals. Number 2, after compliance, only $500 was received despite multiple requests. Number 3, MT5 account passwords were changed by the platform, locking users out. Number 4, remaining balance of $30,608.36 is now inaccessible. Number 5, website is offline, raising suspicion of a scam or an exit fraud. Here you can see there is details that Fxgoats, who is the one that did the independent research, you can see Fxgoats data highlights that both Sanday Investment and XN Markets, look, we're not here for XN Markets, we're just here for Sanday Investments, right, have low ratings and high risk profiles, signaling poor reliability, operate without valid regulatory licenses, meaning client funds are not protected under any financial authority. And then there is warning signs of a fraudulent broker and how you can obviously protect yourself as a user. So as you guys can see, the issues has been piling up for the goats, and with them moving over to Dubai, this is not a good look for them. We most definitely know that these people, they need that business money. So if this thing falls through the mat, they are gonna have to come back to South Africa, my bro. And at the end of the day, this is not a good look. This isn't what you want out there of your business. I sincerely hope that behind the scenes, the goats are working tirelessly to fix this. And because I'm in the Discord server, once there is new updates to the situation, good or bad, I will come and update you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please be careful out there with prop firms. I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers.